Wipe that stupid little face off.
Hey, give me that drop there.
And you're back. Guys, welcome back to your favorite place to be, hopefully. Hope you're doing well, guys. Welcome back to a long, kind of a long time since we've done a live stream, and you are back here live. So feel free, absolutely, to welcome yourself in. We are glad you were here, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back. You guys see I have gotten roasted today. I got my man bra tan line going on. Got roasted today. It was a cloudy day and I went out and got burned, guys. Burned. Terrible for my skin. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But good things happening today. So we are doing a live stream, guys. We are glad you are here. And you're pretty much watching the best crypto show there is, if you haven't noticed. We do got that QR code, guys, in the top right corner. I always recommend you guys use crypto. Obviously, it's up there for you at any time. If you're feeling generous, we do get generous people when the prices go up. I get those payments immediately and my phone lights up. So if you're feeling obliged, go for it, guys. Do your thing. Are we live? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is stupid. So let's jump right into it, guys. We're back and we're live. I think we already said that. We're checking out the prices, guys. Things are happening this week in the crypto world. We got the Bitcoin conference. Looks like half the roster now is 2025 as politicians, surprisingly. But nonetheless here, guys, a lot of stuff happening in the crypto world. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I didn't even know it was the Bitcoin conference this week. Honestly, I'm a crypto guy. Shows you guys how in tune I really am. But yeah, a lot of speakers here, guys, going through them. A lot of speakers here. I've yet to go to a Bitcoin conference, guys. I mean, it's kind of weird being a crypto guy, and I didn't even know this one was in Vegas. Being an altcoin guy, you rarely catch all the news, but it just seemed like this year the Bitcoin conference, just even though it's a big deal, it kind of just went over my head, to be honest. Kind of be honest with you guys, but damn, a lot of people. I don't recognize most of these people, but of course at the top we got the puppets, the Jack Mallers, the Trump Juniors, the Michael Saylors, the vice president. Where the hell's the real president? The only person I see on here worth a damn is Ross Ulbricht. Is there anybody else on here? There's a couple, I guess. You got your guy from, you got your boy Adam back here. Some people love him, some people hate him. Justin Sun, wow. Peter Schiff, what is Peter Schiff really going to the Bitcoin conference now? I mean, seriously. I mean, this guy was like the biggest Bitcoin bear. And now he's at the fucking Bitcoin conference. I mean, we knew he'd come around. I mean, back when, what was his name? I don't remember his name. You guys know what I'm talking about. But Peter Schiff at the Bitcoin conference, guys. I mean, seriously? Makes me wonder if he was holding Bitcoin this entire time. Got my boy the Winklevoss twins here at the Bitcoin conference. I'm just going through the list, guys, because I'm curious. I'm not going to lie. I'm sitting here looking at this stuff for the first time. I didn't realize that I was missing it, but I am. So let's just see who's here. We got Aaron Arnold. He's got a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is pretty cool. I didn't know that was his name. He's got a twin, too. Let's see who else is on here. So, guys, if you're just checking in, you are watching Cryptocurrency Theory. It's the Probably the best crypto channel on the internet, really, just because we're not ever trying to sell you anything other than that QR code in the top right corner where you can send me crypto anytime you want. Yeah, there's his twin, Austin Arnold. I think this is the main guy. Maybe it's the other one. Baby Dog Justice. I'd like to see this dog talk. So yeah, we're going through here, just seeing if I know some of these cats. I know, we go back a couple years. Doing our thing here. So just giving you a check-in, guys. Just checking in. It's been a month since we've done a live stream. I hope you guys have been liking the videos we've been currently making. A lot of people have been reaching out, and we finally got that YouTube ticker turning up again, which is great. We didn't have growth for quite a while because, hell, we weren't making videos. Remember, where'd I go? I'm back again. I'm right back here. And back by popular demand. I mean, I didn't want to come back. People wanted me to. That's what happened. People wanted me to. They said, we missed the greatest crypto channel there is. Where the hell did he go? He talked about all this money he was making, and none of it ever happened. Grant Cardone and Gary Cardone, my friends. Oh, my gosh. Bitcoin really is weird now, guys. Not gonna lie. Bitcoin is weird. It's a weird world. It's a weird Bitcoin world. I'm feeling more bullish on my altcoins more than ever now, guys, honestly. My version of Bitcoin, you guys see the Bitcoin Cash Conference? That was fun. That was cool. Jeremy's got an entire, he's posted all the videos, basically the entire thing on there. And, I'm just more bullish than ever, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. So, see who's on here. Who else is on here? Damn, man. Are these all speakers? This is insane. I wouldn't go to the Bitcoin conference, guys, I don't think. Honestly, I think I'd be bored out of my mind. Even being a crypto guy, I don't think this would be something I'd attend. Maybe back in 2014 I would. Back when Veer was going, and people were actually there talking about the right stuff, but I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. These people, some of them are cool, I guess. But they're not as cool as we are here on the channel, guys. So we are live. We are back here on the channel. I'm sunburned like a lobster, and it's good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We'll go to the live stream, see if anybody's coming down. We're doing our live stream for fun. We're just having a good time here. So it's on a Monday. I'm about to start my big bad job tomorrow. Got that money coming in. Where the hell are you guys? 2 people in the chat? What the hell is this? Nobody's here? What the hell? Thought you guys be racing to get down here. Guess I'm not as popular as I thought. Nonetheless, guys, we are checking in with you. It's been a month, so we'll find probably a pretty good routine here with the live streams coming into the next couple weeks. So if you've been wanting them to come back, we finally have reached a spot where we think we can bring the live streams back to you. Remember how much fun they used to be? We used to have everybody come down and give their 2 cents, and we'd all learn something. I'd learn something too. They say you can't teach a smartass anything, but I learned a lot from everybody in the chat. That's why we're bringing it back. Plus, we feel like things are getting a bit bullish, so it's just another reason to bring them back. Really, that's kind of the thing here. So yeah, the roster of the Bitcoin conference, I guess, is cooler than last year. Ross Ulbricht is there. You got the Winklevoss twins there. I don't know if they were there last year. You got Gary and Grant Cardone now suddenly jumping on the chain. So I guess that real estate thing they were talking about didn't work out. They were talking about, all I heard for fucking 2 years was the biggest real estate opportunity of the lifetime is coming this first of this year. Well, this first of this year came and nothing happened. It's kind of like this crypto stuff. We already thought we'd be rich by now, but we're still sitting here trying to feed you a pipe dream. So nonetheless here, but I don't recognize most of these people. I'm not going to lie. I'm like totally lost now. I don't know who any of these people are. Lightning Labs. Like seriously, Lightning Labs still has the balls to go to a Bitcoin conference. Seriously, guys. It's been like, what, 7 years now? Lightning Labs has yet to deliver a successful wallet. Oh my God. Nonetheless, we got somebody with the laser eyes. At least that's kind of fun. Anywho, let's jump into the prices, guys. I don't know who any of these people are. And like I said, I would probably be bored at a Bitcoin conference, to be honest. I have the attention span of a fly, as you all know. And yeah, I mean, I'm not as excited about this as I guess a crypto enthusiast should be. So I guess I'm a Debbie Downer. But let's jump into the prices, guys. Let's show you what's going on. And if you like the channel, guys, feel free to share us on Twitter X, because as you know, they have banned my IP address for life. That's what happens when you threaten people online, I guess. See if anybody else has checked in. I really thought people would be racing down to this chat, but you know what? Every single time I think, I am just always pleasantly surprised. Surprised. But I know if we keep doing them, guys, people will come down. I know Mr. Full and some of these people, you know, they would for sure come down. So maybe the alert didn't come on. Maybe maybe my show's not as popular as I thought. But nonetheless, let's jump into some prices, right? So guys, let's just start from square one. Let's just start over. Let's just hit that repeat button. Let's do no, we're not doing that introduction again. No. But let's just seriously start over, guys. It's been a month, and I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you to Cryptocurrency Theory. We are a up and coming channel. You know, I like to think that we're probably one of the best channels, but I probably think everybody that has a channel thinks that. But we really do think that here on the channel. And we appreciate everybody that watches us on a an ongoing, concurrent basis and gives feedback to the channel. It does help the channel out immensely. So we do thank everybody. But enough with the small talk. I mean, I'm starting to annoy myself. So let's just jump right into what is important here. Okay, what have I been doing? What have you been doing? And are we doing the same thing? Are we just kind of waiting for something to happen? So a little of both. I'm not going to lie, a little of both. A lot of things have been changing. Let's go to dollars here. Let's jump in here with that 11-minute introduction. But let's look at the dollar. Let's look at the old greenback and see what's going on here with some coins. Let's see what's going on. Because I have been following the coins, guys. I've been watching Ethereum pretty hardcore. I've been watching Monero after that massive rip to the upside that happened, I think, a week or two ago, where we climbed over $400. And I'm still watching Solana because it's yet to even climb up. I mean, really, guys. I mean, this was exactly what we thought, exactly what we were talking about last February of 2024. Was it's just not going to happen yet. It's not going to happen yet. And it didn't, guys. It went there. It went to 245, 250, but I think we hit the nail on the coffin on this particular coin, guys, because we've been running sideways action on Solana damn near when I made that video. I mean, look, there's February right there. There it was. The video got released somewhere in there. So we were spot on there. Let's see if we were spot on here on some of this other stuff. Let me close out all these porn tabs up here so I don't get banned. It's like 100 porn tabs up here open on my browser. Quit the jokes, man. Quit the jokes. So let's check out XRP. Somebody was talking at some article today was talking about XRP going to $1. I don't know what these guys are smoking, guys, but they need to send some my way. I mean, seriously, guys, do you think XRP is going to $1? I don't think so. Not after this massive rally. Not anytime soon. Not until we see like a massive bull run for a variety of different coins. I think that would be the case. So we'll skip that. Whoever had that thought. But a lot of times, guys, people are just paying to get their articles to try to fluctuate the price of these things. I mean, it seems like the more that time goes by, the less I want to read the news, because the less it seems to matter. So let's see. Justin Sun was at the Bitcoin conference, and obviously, you know, Tron, guys, which was kind of one we all missed. It was like one of the best performing coins of almost like damn near the last decade almost. I mean, this coin's been around since 2016, 2017. It actually got put into existence, but I'm sure it goes back a little farther than that. But we all missed this coin, guys. But remember last December, I made that video that nobody was talking about Tron? Because they weren't. Nobody was watching Tron. We were watching a little bit here on the channel, but I mean, like, we weren't, like, we were just kind of looking at it in passing, right? We saw this coin go up. It kind of performed pretty good into 2024, but it was like, it wasn't enough bullish explosion really to hit the radar like some coins like Bitcoin Cash and some of the other coins, but it did explode. It did explode into December, and it was like the top performing coin. Let's pull it up on Bitcoin because, you know, it's ironic because everybody used to talk about Tron, but I didn't really see anybody talking about it when it was hitting these all-time highs. I mean, it was like literally nobody. We were like one of the only channels even covering this stuff, which, you know, being a top 10 coin, top 15 coin, you'd think it'd be getting some more exposure. But if we look at the Bitcoin chart, obviously not too much action, right? Not too much action here. Let's pull it up on Ethereum. A little bit of action, you know, not going to lie, a little bit of action there. But hitting all-time highs nonetheless. Nonetheless, hitting all-time highs. So let's pull up a few other coins. I don't want to get too distracted here. But, you know, we do want to look at a few different things here to give you guys kind of an overview of what I'm looking at. You know, I saw Dogecoin kind of a little bit reactive a couple days ago. But it looks like it's head down as well. You know, it looks like it might be in a buy opportunity. I mean, it's at 20 cents now. So yeah, I mean, some of these coins, guys, are looking like they could explode at any moment. I mean, seriously, like, you're looking at Stellar Lumens at 50 cents. Let's see where Stellar Lumens after Cardano. Let's take a peek at Cardano here. And it looks like, I mean, it just feels like, I mean, I know you guys, I got that feeling. It's not really something you can really bet, you know, put all your eggs in one basket on. But I got a feeling, guys. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it seems like some of these coins are kind of primed based on these market conditions to go up in price. I mean, it just seems that way. Stellar Lumen's sitting at about half of the price that it was just a few months ago. You know, I told you guys, I haven't heard from Porter. Porter has not hit me up. I have not heard a word from him. Last I called him, I think I was either blocked on his phone or he just had his phone disconnected, which was ironically weird, to be honest. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of these coins, guys, are just looking like they're primed for liftoff. I saw NIM up 20% earlier. You know, some of these coins are just kind of jumping out of nowhere. Not really a rhyme or reason on why they're doing that. WorldCoin down to $1.25. Remember when this coin was 11 bucks and everybody was talking about it changing the world? Back when this was back when Bitcoin Cash. You know, it's kind of funny, guys, is a lot of coins. I don't want to say a lot of coins because there were select coins that moved in March of 2024, and those same coins are considerably down. They're at a fraction of where they were at when everybody was jumping in to buy them. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're looking at coins to potentially jump into. I think that it might be a good time to start looking at some of these coins again. If you're, you know, if you've lost money or you've sold or you've kind of like left crypto and wanted to come back, seems like it might be a good time to get back into these coins. So the only person we got in the channel is the hater. You know, it's kind of a hate night, I guess. Welcome back, SheepX. I'm glad you're having so much commentary and loving the channel so much you feel the need to comment on every single video we do. Repetitively, as if we don't see the comments. But we are not banning people on the channel anymore, guys. That is a new thing that we're doing, is we're not banning anybody on the channel because comments actually do help the channel, even if it's, you know, talking crap, in my opinion. You know, it helps the channel. It moves the channel. It pushes the channel where it needs to go. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing here, guys, because here on this channel, we are talking about the best coins to come. Maybe not the best coins today, but the best coins to come. We've been spot on about half the time. Half the time we're completely lost in oblivion. But half the time I'd say we get it pretty spot on. You know, we hit these coins pretty spot on. We were right about Solana. We were right about a lot of different stuff here. We were right about a lot of these meme tokens. So let's pull up some meme tokens. I mean, SheepX, you're in the chat. You're the only one here. So let's see how your book of memes doing. Maybe it might be time to buy. Let's buy some BOEM. Buy some BOEM token. I don't know. You still holding this, SheepX? I don't know. It's down. It's down from 0.02 down to 0.002. So it's at 1/10 of the price. You still holding this? You were telling us that it was gonna be the best performing coin, but I haven't heard you mention it in quite a while. So my memory is pretty accurate too, guys. When people say certain stuff, you know, I might not acknowledge it, but I never forget it. I never forget it here. And you know, looking at some of these coins, there's definitely been some missed opportunities, but also, you know, we've been in a lot of these opportunities, and you know, some of them have panned out exactly how we thought. I mean, look at Monero, for God's sake. It's up to $400, and most of it's in this one jump from April. You guys notice that? It's pretty much all from this April jump into the end of April, into May. You know, a 30-day period really has push this coin to new possibilities, right? I mean, it was kind of in this upward trajectory, but I said like if we couldn't break out, we didn't really need to get excited, but we did break out, and I bet you we start seeing these lines where they basically go straight up, they consolidate for like a week or two, and then they explode up again. And that's a lot of what we're seeing here in the broader crypto market. You know, irrespective of Monero, you know, not trying to say, you know, every one coin. I think a lot of coins are going to be going through some changes here, some very significant changes. I mean, think of Tron, guys. If it exploded like it did back at the beginning of the year, the end of last year, right? December of last year, that's going to be crazy. I mean, that's going to be like a massive explosion up, because that's how big that explosion was up here from 0.16 up to 0.40. So we're talking hundreds of percents, potentially thousands of percents up on a variety of your favorite coins. I mean, pretty much any coin that's on the top 100, guys, has the potential to be a top performing coin on any given day, right? We've seen that. We've seen this time and time again. I mean, like Dogecoin, we saw last bull run. Ethereum Classic, we saw last bull run. We saw Cardano explode. I mean, these were some of the biggest, best performing coins of the last bull run. And given the fact that these prices on BTC are still elevated, pretty high, and then the most important thing I think to watch out too, guys, is the Ethereum price that has creeped back up. All right, Ethereum didn't really move that much, but it's moving pretty big now, because these jumps are pretty damn big in terms of, like, if we look at the last 5 years since this point, right? The last 4 or 5 years since we saw this jump, where we're at now with Ethereum is pretty damn exciting. You know, it's rebounded pretty aggressively, right? If you got in on this rebound here from $1,800 all the way up to $2,600, you know, guys, we're talking 50% gains on top 25 altcoins. We've seen all-time highs on some of these same coins in the top 25, like Monero. I don't know if Monero's on the top 25, but let's say the top 100. We've seen some significant moves with this move from 76K or 72K Bitcoin up to 112K. We've seen some significant increases in price on a variety of different altcoins that are on the top 100, right? It's not just some random altcoin like we were doing back last year, where it was just like random meme tokens would get in. But every time somebody would try to jump in on a trade, they couldn't get out of the trade. That's what was happening with the meme tokens. That's why nobody really made money then, other than people holding the top coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, not really Ethereum, but like Bitcoin Cash back in March. Nobody was really making money unless you were holding those top coins, right? Because the meme tokens, we heard people, there were even channels, guys, that came into existence during the meme token craze, and now they have like one video coming out a month because they have nothing to talk about, because they feel so stupid the fact that these meme tokens didn't really perform, that they've even left and stopped making videos on these very same coins. But, like, you know, that might be the time to get in on meme tokens. You know, there's always opportunity in something. Like, now might be the time to get on tokens like Book of Meme, you know, like some of these other like random meme tokens. This actually might be the time. Or, like, you know, where is the opportunity right this second? Like, where is the opportunity? Drop it in the comments right this second. Yeah, I don't think the notifications went out, Mr. Full. It's all good. You know, like Sheepex says, you make $1 per month on YouTube. Yeah, Sheepex, that's the funny part, is I don't base anything that I do trying to, like, my YouTube is just something I do for fun. It's not for to cover any type of anything, really, honestly. That's why I don't you know, it's kind of irrelevant, to be honest. Sheebeck says, I got 1100 BSV. Is that enough? I mean, I don't know. It might be for you. If you didn't, you know, it might be enough for you. I'm not sure what's up with the notifications, honestly, Mr. Fool. Not sure. I don't know why sometimes they go in, and sometimes they don't. Sheepak says, you didn't miss much. Hillbilly got a day off. Yes, I did. I did get a day off. And just to let you guys know, I will be starting a new job tomorrow. I'm not going to go into the specific details because as obsessive as some people are with this channel, with the obsessive calls I get at all hours of the night, and the threatening emails and all the stalking that a lot of people do on this channel, the last thing I'd want you to know is where I'm going to be working. But I did get a great job. I told you guys that, kind of off topic here. I told you that, those 2 jobs I was working for the last 3-4 months, they weren't going to cut it. I knew they weren't going to cut it. So, what did I do? I went out and got another job. I'm going to be making well over 100 grand a year. I mean, that's not astronomical numbers, but it's a hell of a lot more than I've been making the last 2 or 3 years. So, I want to get back to making real money so I can make real moves. These little crypto purchases I've been doing recently, this is shit I was doing back in 2018. I mean, this is like amateur hour, honestly. I mean, like $100 there, $150 there, $60 today, 200 when I get my paycheck. It's nothing. It's never going to get me to where I need to be. But this job, this career style job will, and it'll get me to where I can do my real estate too. And my goal this time next year is to be making over 300 grand a year, which I think is actually pretty possible. I mean, I think that's actually, I think I could probably be making $300,000 a year. And again, that's not like some crazy number. I'm sure we got multimillionaires that watch this channel that, good for you, buddy. But we are trying to make legitimate moves so we can make the next moves bigger. You're not ever going to make money if you're making dog shit money. You're not going to be able to even get the investments you need. I need to be having like $100,000 to $150,000 starting portfolio. That's how you go to $1 million. That's how you push to 1.2 million. Sure, you might get lucky. You might get like, you might have like a $40,000 or $50,000 portfolio that takes you to $1 million if you're in the right coins. But it probably takes like more like 100 grand, 150 grand to get over that $1 million level. Guaranteed, because I'm not planning on selling, right? I'm not looking to sell a lot of my coins. I'm more or less trying to get more coins. That's kind of my thing. That's why I've been buying Neo so much recently. So it looks like some people are going to the chat. Sorry you guys didn't get the notification. I know SheepX is just sitting there waiting on his phone, waiting for me to make another video. So there's a lot of money, man. You gotta buy some BSV with that. Yeah, I mean, I'm 100 grand a year, guys, is a starting point. It's definitely not the end all be all. I'm not like satisfied with this. It's gonna be over 100 grand a year. I mean, I've already been told by multiple people. So the fact that I've been told by multiple people, and I've looked at Reddit, and I've seen different, I've looked at stuff on Glassdoor and stuff, and read some of the stuff over there. It looks like it's gonna be about like 100 to 120,000. But, that's take home, it's a tip job. So if you're making 100 to 120,000, it's really like making like 150, 160. I don't know exact math. You could do a paycheck calculator. Like what would it take on a salary to make $100,000? But, from what I'm reading on Reddit and from what I'm reading at places like this place is going to be like, I'm going to be bringing home 100 grand a year, which if I were to go out and get that same job and, having to pay taxes out of my paycheck. I mean, I'm obviously going to have to pay additional taxes, but a lot of that will just get taken out of my paycheck, and I'll just be keeping my tips, which will be $100,000 worth of tips a year. So, like I said, guys, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I've been doing this a long time, so this is kind of like the very top tier of, like, I don't want to say my profession, but a trade that I do have, right? And I mean, I'm 37. It's about damn time, I've worked for other successful restaurants in the past, but, nothing like this. Not 100 grand a year, more like 70 grand a year. So, this will give me the money, guys, that I need to do to get my real estate back where it needs to be. I'll be able to do the right advertisement through real estate. I'll be able to join back I'm thinking about joining the San Diego Association of Realtors, but I might just go back to the Orange County Association of Realtors. I might change brokers. I don't know yet. That's like 3 months into the road, 3-4 months, but this will give me enough to get going, right? A lot of these jobs that I've had, living down in Mexico, down at that house, I really wasn't getting the stuff going that I needed to get going. It just kept falling apart. I had that deal that I lost, you guys know, back in October and November. That dude really fucking pissed me off. So, we're gonna just I'm just basically starting over in real estate, but I'm also starting over because I need to get the right money coming in to be able to do it right. You know, I need 100 grand a year just to get my real estate going. You know, it's gonna take that money. And then the beautiful part about this is, guys, I don't have to work 20 I don't have to work 2 jobs all the time. So I'm going to be doing way more videos. There's going to be like way more time for production. I'm talking to an entire team, not an entire team, but I'm talking to some individuals that are going to be helping me out build out the channel even more. So we're going to be doing some different stuff. There's going to be probably some formatting of some different stuff. I mean, obviously the videos coming out recently are kind of the same stuff. But like I said, once I get into this place and I have the money to execute some of this stuff, you're going to see a difference here on the channel that's going to be even better than what you've been already loving. You see what I'm saying? So like think of everything you love on this channel, but way better, because I'm already talking to the right people. I'm getting connected with stuff. We're going to be taking this channel to the next level. You guys are going to be doing this with me because I have the right tools in place now. Before I did it, it was like I was building a house with my fucking bare hands. Now I got a hammer. Now I got a hammer. Next month I'm going to have a fucking electric nail gun. And then after that, I'm going to have an entire contracting license with a team to build the badass crypto house of fun, house of cards, that's probably never going to fall down. It's just going to keep being badass. But we're going to have all the tools, guys. Like I said, I already see where this channel's going. It's going to be like so badass that like they're going to be wanting me to come to the Bitcoin conference, and I'm going to be like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. We're going to be going to the Bitcoin Cash conference, or we're going to be starting the Bitcoin SV conference, or we're going to be starting the Zcash conference, because that's how much effort is going to be going into this channel. Like I said, probably within the next, I would say 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to be, I've already purchased, not purchased, but I've already got my hands on the right production stuff that I've needed for a long time. The cameras, the microphones, everything. So, I got people helping me now that are going to start helping me once I sit down and we create kind of an outline of how we want to do some of this stuff. And, it's going to be badass. I mean, you're going to see it. It's going to be badass. And we're still going to be doing the same fun stuff we've always done. It's just going to be better. It's just going to be bigger, better, and more badass than you've ever thought this channel could be. And I feel like, people are really gonna feel like they're part of this channel, because a lot of these people on this channel, guys, they've been watching this channel for over 2 years. Mr. Fool's been here for well over a year. Alan, our boy Alan's been here well over a year. Jay, there's been people that have been watching this channel, guys, since I first started it, when it was just all fun. And it's going to continue to be all fun. We just have the right tools. We have the right funding because of me getting this new job position and this proper living environment where we can finally do this together. And that's what you guys are going to love so much, is you're going to be like feeling like you're part of this channel, because you are. You guys are part of this channel because, when we were just starting out, you guys were here. You guys were here to watch the Wojak cartoons. You guys were here to watch the live streams. When I fucking, was having to cut, to live below my means just to keep the channel going. You guys were here for all that. So if you're here for all that now, imagine what this channel will be once we have the funding and the tools to push it to the next level. It's not going to be a bunch of AI generated crap popping on the screen. It's just going to be more time with your favorite crypto guy. Can you imagine? I mean, what a great channel that would be, I think. So, all right, guys, what is going on? What's going on? Sheepx lighting up the chat. Of course. No, I don't think I'd go to the Bitcoin conference. I mean, I'm serious. I don't think I would go. I have the funds to go. It's in Vegas. I could be there in 4 hours. I mean, I'm in the San Diego metro area, guys. I mean, I could be in Vegas in 4 hours. I just never have had the dire need to want to go to the Bitcoin conference. In fact, a couple years back, I was talking about with Jeremy. We were having a private discussion. Not really private, but I mean, I'm telling you guys now, we were talking about, or at least I was thinking about, yeah, I would go to a Bitcoin conference only to throw a Bitcoin Cash in an altcoin after party, right? and have like fucking free shit given out. After party, have it like set at like a club with like a bunch of OG crypto people. Maybe even get Roger Veer and what is it? Some other OG people. You guys know them all. Just different crypto people, right? There's different people. Get Ross Ulbricht to come. Have people here partying up. Obviously, doing cocaine and things like this. But you guys get my drift, guys. Like doing something fun, right? Show up at a Bitcoin conference with a Bitcoin Cash or like a Bitcoin SV t-shirt and have free shit happening. That's what I would do with my crypto bag, guys. I would partay. No, you guys aren't feeling that? Well, that's what I would do. That's what I would do, guys. Just watch. You'll see. You'll see, guys. You will see. You will see the channel. All right, guys. So drop it in the comments here. We've been on here for a minute here. And then about 35 minutes. Looks like, I guess that notification killed anybody's urge to want to come down. But I do have big goals here on the channel. And I think that over the next couple of weeks, we'll be ramping it up a little bit at a time. And then as we ramp it up, guys, you'll notice the channel will just explode. Essentially, like I really think the crypto prices are going to do soon. Right? We had a little bit of this happen last March. We had a little bit of this happen at the end of December. And my portfolio was well over 100 grand, guys, and that was a lot of fun to see because, like, for a while there, 2022, 2023. I don't want to say I was suicidal, but I was not in the good spirits about crypto. Things going on, but now I am in much better laser focused with what I got going on here. And it's time to start building again. It's time to get the channel back where we need to get it on with live streams. Obviously live streams aren't going to be like this. We're going to be doing actual crypto stuff. I mean, we're not going to be talking about all these pipe dream fantasies that are going through my head, but you'll see these fantasies start playing out. You'll see them start playing out. We'll get the better camera. We'll get the better editing. We'll get the better stuff. We'll have more content that is funny. Delivering on some of these things that I've been promising for fucking way too long. Because like I said, we finally have the funding to do it. We need about a couple more weeks. Need like 4 or 5 more weeks here. But we're going to ramp it up slowly in those 4 or 5 weeks. And then into those 5 to 7 week period, we're going to explode here on the channel. I mean, it's simply going to happen. It's already happening right now. We're just at the very base of the hill. But the short climb to the hill is going to go to the moon. It's not a hill. We're going to outer space, guys. That's what I'm saying. So drop it in the comments, guys. It's been a pleasure here. Like I said, look up here in the next couple weeks here. Watch for more videos. Watch for more stuff. Keep continuing to comment. I'm not responding to any comments personally because we're going to address your comments personally here on the channel, here on Cryptocurrency Theory, the channel you love, the channel you have been a part of, and just hang in there, guys, because the time is now. Take care, guys.